Hi guys, welcome back to Neat PG Insights by Dirty Neat PG. This is the second video that we're putting up on this topic. In the last video, we had talked about the institutes, the DNB ophthalmology institutes, and why we chose DNB ophthalmology even at a rank where almost all options are open to us. So in this video, we are mostly going to be covering why we chose to visit the institutes and how we went about it. So this is just about the process of the whole thing.
Yeah, and a big disclaimer here. This is not a comparative video of the institutes at all. It is not. I'm not going to tell you the order of the way that you should place your institutes. It's just a brief, broad outline of how you should go about things. So I think we should beginning with how we went about it to just give you an idea of the kind of fun that we had doing this. So it was a very spontaneous decision, first of all. And the order that we followed was we began from LV Prasad, Hyderabad. Then we took the flight the very next day to Coimbatore to see Arvind Coimbatore. Then the very next day to Chennai, we saw Arvind Chennai and Sankara Chennai. And after an exhaustive 4 to 5 day trip, we decided to just relax and chill in Pondicherry.
Yeah, and
so again,
this is not like the order that we put our choices in. Or this is not like we're not telling you that this is the order you should be choosing, or we're not even telling you what institutes to visit, because just because we are saying the names of these institutes does not mean that these are the only good institutes out there. There's no dearth of good institutes, especially for DNB ophthalmology in our country, and we certainly urge you to explore more.
Yeah. So
why should we visit these institutes? Because we can always just call any senior who's at the institute, or just to get an idea of the institute over a phone call. But these 3 years of post graduation are quite formative, and the stuff that we learn here is going to carry us throughout our life, basically. So I feel like it's very important to see the ground reality and get a good feel of the institute before choosing it. And just this whole process of deciding colleges based on previous rank lists also does not seem that great of an option to me, because these rank lists have been carried forward for years. Then year on year,
exactly,
have been made according to that rank list, and that kind of creates a bias.
Yeah, it's just a trend that's been followed for a lot of years, and it's better to instead of just choosing according to what the previous ranker was, to just get a good feel of the institute. So now that we've laid the groundwork for why to visit the institute, how do you actually go about doing it? Kaise karna kaise? So usually all of us, our sare seniors are very good, and they usually have contacts in various colleges. So they are the most approachable people. So just grab a hold of a senior or two who can give you the numbers of these people in the institutes that you want to visit. Call them up. They're usually very helpful. They'll give you a broad, brief outline of, how to actually go about visiting, who are the people you need to talk to, etc., etc. So that's what we did with a couple of institutes. We just called up the people we knew, and they were very, very helpful. Agar ye nahi hua, chalo theek hai, koi mila nahi, so what do we do next? A lot of these institutes have a designated education department. I know education department, but yeah, they do have them. So you just call the institute up. You tell them ki yaar, I really want to check this institute out. I'm interested, and they're very helpful. So they'll tell you, give you a specific time to come to, and then they'll take you around the entire institute, give you the salient points of that institute, and just give a good idea of the place in general. And agar kuch bhi nahi hua, chalo ye bhi nahi hua, तो अपने ओळखाण तो है ही. So you basically just किसी ना किसी के तो कहीं ना कहीं से तो कोई ना कोई contact निकल ही जाएगा. So you just get a contact, and they'll guide you or direct you to somebody who will show you. So it's not impossible at all. So
and once you actually get to go to the institute, then just seeing the institute from outside or just looking around won't help that much. So you should know what to see and what to ask. So you just basically divide it into that itself, what to notice when you're going there, what to see at the institute, and what to ask the people that you're going to be meeting there. So in terms of what to see, like first I would just after stepping in, just get a good feel of the institute, the kind of patient load that they're having, the OP, OT. As Anirudh said, that their academic, the academic department or whoever is showing you around can like will have all this information. They'll have the exact OP numbers, the OT numbers, how many surgeries they are doing per specialty. Everything is there, and then get a good idea of all what super specialty departments are there and the kind of infrastructure and equipment that is there. Uh, Moreover,
Yeah.
getting to know what your like role there would be as a resident there is also very important, and to see like how you will be put in various rotations and how you will be put in various subspecialty super specialty departments is also important. And then like
Yeah.
basically what to ask is also like
Yeah.
also
So
there.
yeah, exactly. So so you can ask the education department to put you in touch with a senior there if you've not already gotten in touch with one, and because they can tell you the exact grind that they're put through or what you are going to do as a resident there. So you ask them about the kind of experience that they've had. The same thing, the flow of patients or the flow that you are going to follow. All this is seems obvious, but it is actually very important to ask these points at that exact moment. You ask them about the numbers, the kind of surgeries that they're getting. And one very important aspect, especially in DNB institutes, is that the kind of academic exposure you have, because most DNB colleges have an excellent academic routine, and if you really are interested in research, they welcome you with open arms. So they're going to just throw you in an entirely new world of research. So you can ask the seniors there that what are the kind of research opportunities they're getting, what are the number of publications that you can possibly do, what are the variety of cases that they see.
Yeah. Moreover, I feel even like the hierarchical structure and how the consultants there are
Yeah,
is also a very important factor, because
exactly.
it's not just important to get a good number of like seeing OP or OT, but it has to be under good guidance, and moreover like approachable guidance. Like uh, you should be able to approach even the senior most people in the department without much fear of breaking any hierarchy structure or something like that. So you can
Yeah,
get a good feel of that as
and
well.
एंड जब फाइनली हमने ऑफ साल तो भले इंटरेस्ट है थोड़ा चिल करने के लिए भी तो लिया है सो यू नीड टू
Mm.
आस्क देम अबाउट द वर्क आवर्स एंड the kind of yeah the kind of you know till exact because Opsal is a defined branch, so you usually get done in the evenings, so you can ask them about that as well. The another important thing is the kind of usually DNB has a designated 30 leave 30 days leave paid leave kind of a system,
Structure,
but you can
yeah.
ask them the exact, yeah, you can ask them about the exact system in that institute particularly,
Yeah,
and the approachability of the consultant question myself. Yeah.
and this working hour thing is slightly different when we compare it to MS, in the sense that these DNB institutes are mostly like big private institutes and institutes like super specialty institutes. So they'll have a fixed working like hours throughout the day, and it's challenging definitely. It's like maybe 11 to 13 hours at a minimum. But then that gives like lets you know how much time you'll get for yourself, unlike MS mostly, where you are on call at all times and you can be called whenever. So that's kind of a big difference there. So you can get an idea of like when you will get free and how you can have like a general idea of the structure of your day.
And most of all, don't. So the another reason why we decided to do this, and because is that abhi just khatam hua hai, like you're enjoying, etc., etc. And at some point, your parents are going to be breathing down your neck कि भाई तुम थोड़ा देख लो इधर उधर क्या
uh,
करना है.
yeah.
So this is like a good official license to chill that you have. So what we also did was पूरा दिन institute देखो शाम तक देखो and then उसके बाद just explore the city, because it's
Yeah,
not just the campus that you're going to be staying in, it's also the city that you're going to be staying.
definitely. Yeah.
So that is a very important. Just talk to the people, the people at the institute there, and just explore the city. Have a good time as well.
Yeah, and like after seeing all of this, like there's still no particular order that everyone can follow. It's
Yeah,
something that has to fit your own choices. Some people might be actually quite affected by the kind of environment or the city that they're in. Some people might be very OT centric or something like that. So it's all based on your personal preferences
Exactly.
and choices. So that's why we are
Yes.
not in any place to give a particular list out, keep fulfill these choices, done. So that's
Yeah.
why it's more about the process. It's
Yeah.
more about how
Yeah.
to go about it, rather than, oh, this institute is like this is rather, just put
Yeah.
choices like that. That's
Yeah.
something that,
Yeah. I think what, yeah, one of the, like, yeah, the basic take home message, at least what I think, is that while a lot of us objectively try to view the counseling process that these are the number of surgeries or these are the number of patients or etc., right? Any subspecialty, not just ophthalm. I think that taking a subjective approach and actually figuring out for yourself whether it's a good fit for you is very important.
yeah. And
So it has
we've
to be holistic.
yeah, definitely. And actually, one institute that we visited, one of the professors there was quite surprised to see, DNB students actually coming to see the institute before making
Yeah,
a
they're also
choice.
very happy. Yeah.
And she literally said this, that, I've only seen people do this in like the US, where they go to see their colleges before they apply for it. So I feel like this kind of holistic approach is something that we need to bring to our counseling process as well,
Just do
because
it, basically. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
just visit these institutes, because it's going to be a big part of your life.
Your life.
Yeah, so with that, all the
Yeah.
best for your counseling process, and
Yes. All the best, guys.
yeah, we hope
Yes.
you get to a nice place and have a good residency. So thank you, and
Yes.
thanks,
All the
Anil.
best, guys.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you again
Yeah.
in some other video.
Yeah.
Okay, all
Cool.
right, bye,
Yeah.
thank you.